The Australian government's selection of the new FFM variant from Mitsubishi Heavy Industries under Project C3000 represents a decisive response to the deteriorating strategic environment in the Indo-Pacific and the urgent need to replace the aging Anzac-class fleet. Following the 2024 Surface Fleet Review, the Royal Australian Navy adopted a high-low force structure to increase fleet mass and lethality while mitigating schedule risks associated with the delayed Hunter-class program. After a rigorous down-select process that eliminated Spanish and Korean designs, the upgraded Mogami-class was chosen over the German MEKO A-200 in August 2025, based purely on a balance of capability, cost, and delivery schedule. Minister for Defense Richard Marles affirmed that the decision was driven by objective technical merit rather than geopolitical alignment, declaring the Japanese vessel absolutely the best ship in the competition. The subsequent signing of the AUD $20 billion contract and the Mogami Memorandum in April 2026 cemented the largest defense export deal in Japan's post-war history. The new FFM offers significant physical advantages over the MEKO A-200 with a standard displacement of 4,880 tons and a full load displacement reaching 6,200 tons, providing superior seakeeping stability in the harsh Southern Ocean. Its hull length of 142 meters and beam of 17 meters accommodate greater fuel storage and weapons payload without sacrificing speed. The vessel features a futuristic silhouette with clean, angled lines and a unified complex radio antenna mast that drastically reduces radar cross-section. Furthermore, the innovative distributed exhaust gas system eliminates the need for a conventional funnel, minimizing the ship's infrared signature and removing a key structural vulnerability. These stealth features, derived from lessons learned in Japanese fighter aircraft development, enhance survivability against modern anti-ship missile threats. The most decisive factor in the Mogami's victory was its substantial firepower advantage. Specifically, the integration of 32 strike-length Mark 41 vertical launch system cells, compared to only 16 on the German MEKO A-200 design. This doubled capacity provides the Royal Australian Navy with unparalleled magazine depth, allowing for a mix of up to 128 quad-packed ESSM air defense missiles, alongside strike-length Tomahawk and SM-6 munitions. This configuration ensures the frigate can sustain high-intensity combat operations significantly longer than its competitors. In addition to the VLS, the vessel is equipped with 8 canister-launched anti-ship missiles and a Mark 45 Mod 4 5-inch main gun for naval surface fire support. The combination of a 40-year design service life and open systems architecture further ensures this lethality can be upgraded and sustained well into the 2060s. While the baseline new FFM features a Kodag propulsion system with a Rolls-Royce MT-30 gas turbine and twin MAN 12V28/33D STC diesel engines driving Renk-designed gearboxes, Australia retains full flexibility to evaluate alternative power plant configurations better suited to its specific operational environment. The Royal Australian Navy possesses extensive operational experience with General Electric LM2500 gas turbines, which currently power its Adelaide-class and Anzac-class frigates, as well as the Hobart-class destroyers, providing a proven logistical and maintenance foundation. Notably, neighboring Indonesia recently acquired 2 Thayon de Revel-class offshore patrol vessels, KRI Brawijaya 320 and KRI Prabu Siliwangi 321, which utilize a Kodag propulsion system, combining a single GE/Avio LM2500 Plus gas turbine with 2 MTU 20V 8000 M91L diesel engines. This configuration has demonstrated exceptional reliability in the demanding equatorial climate, with the MTU 20V-8000 series having undergone rigorous testing, including over 1,500 hours of operation in tropical environmental conditions. The LM2500 family, with variants offering power outputs from 25 to 35 megawatts,
similarly maintains a proven track record in hot and humid maritime environments when equipped with appropriate air filtration systems. Should Australia opt for this alternative propulsion arrangement, a Kodag gearbox from manufacturers such as Renk would integrate the diesel and turbine inputs to drive controllable pitch propellers, a configuration already proven on vessels including the German Brandenburg-class and Bremen-class frigates. The established reliability of both the LM2500 gas turbine and MTU high-speed diesel engines in tropical conditions presents a compelling operational advantage for Australian warships operating across the warm waters of the Indo-Pacific. A defining feature of the upgraded Mogami is its high level of automation, which reduces the core crew requirement to just 92 personnel for the Australian variant. This represents a drastic reduction compared to the 180 sailors required for the legacy Anzac-class, and is nearly 30% less than the crew needed for the MEKO A-200. This efficiency directly addresses the chronic recruitment and retention challenges facing the Australian Defence Force, while generating substantial long-term savings in personnel costs. The reduced crew size does not come at the expense of operational capability, but rather enhances it through the integration of an advanced combat information center featuring a 360-degree augmented reality display. This revolutionary interface fuses sensor data into a seamless panoramic view, dramatically improving situational awareness and decision-making speed in complex threat environments. The new FFM is equipped with a sophisticated sensor suite centered on the OPY-2 X-band active electronically scanned array radar, which is fully integrated into the Unicorn mast alongside the NOLQ-3E electronic warfare system. This integration not only enhances detection and tracking capabilities, but also contributes significantly to the vessel's overall stealth profile. For underwater domain awareness, the frigate utilizes the OQQ-25 hull-mounted sonar and a variable depth towed array sonar, making it a formidable platform for anti-submarine warfare and mine countermeasure operations. The Australian vessels will incorporate the Saab 9LV next-generation combat management system, ensuring seamless interoperability with existing Royal Australian Navy assets and allied forces. This fusion of Japanese sensor hardware with Western combat system software creates a truly world-class and interoperable Tier 2 combatant. The selection of the Mogami-class was heavily influenced by the proven industrial efficiency of Mitsubishi Heavy Industries' Nagasaki shipyard, which has consistently delivered 2 frigates per year for the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force. This rapid production cadence is achieved through lean design optimization and modular construction techniques, which have reduced work content and design variance by up to 50% compared to traditional shipbuilding methods. Crucially, MHI's willingness to allocate 3 existing production slots, including the transfer of a hull originally intended for Japan, provided the Australian government with a credible and enforceable guarantee of first delivery by December 2029. This schedule makes the GPF program the fastest peacetime acquisition of a new major surface combatant in Royal Australian Navy history. The use of digital twin technology and collaborative platforms like Miles further ensures that the subsequent construction of 8 hulls at Henderson, Western Australia will benefit from optimized and de-risked production processes. Beyond the immediate enhancement of naval capability, the Mogami program signifies a foundational shift in the Australia-Japan strategic partnership, creating a quasi-alliance structure that enhances collective deterrence in the Indo-Pacific.
The operation of a common frigate platform enables seamless logistical and tactical interoperability between the Royal Australian Navy and the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force, amplifying the effectiveness of distributed fleet operations. The program also represents a cornerstone of Australia's Future Made in Australia agenda. With the investments supporting an estimated 10,000 skilled jobs at the Henderson Defence Precinct and across the national supply chain. Through the Mogami Memorandum, Japan commits to a deep transfer of technology and intellectual property, empowering Australian industry to not only build, but sustain and upgrade the fleet over its 40-year lifespan. This historic collaboration transcends a mere arms transaction, establishing a resilient, sovereign industrial base that will underpin maritime security and economic prosperity in the region for decades to come.